Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the freaks, the geeks, the trolls, and derps alike, welcome all. I am Mullet Mike with
Mario time! Hoo-hoo!
bringing you Creepy Gaming. This is the show where we take a look at creepy video game moments, secrets, urban legends, Easter eggs, and maybe even a creepypasta or two. Sorry, I'm fighting through a cold, so bear with me here. It's going to take a lot more than a shitty cold to keep me away from doing what I love, though, so I am here to bring you yet another episode of Creepy Gaming. Okay, folks, you wanted it, you got it. This is Luigi's Mansion for the Nintendo GameCube. Halloween is vastly approaching, and what better episode to do? A special sticky shout out to... Holy shit, a lot of you requested this episode. Wow. That's just impressive. Well, you've all been so good to me, so I wanted to give back to my subscribers and do this episode for all of you that requested it. You can all finally relax, turn the lights down, and the volume up as we journey into some creepy gaming.
Nintendo.
Luigi's Mansion was a launch title for the Nintendo GameCube. Both the console and the game were released in fall 2001 to Japan and the US. Unfortunately, Europe had to wait until spring of the following year. Finally, after all this time, Luigi, Mario's brother and loyal wingman, finally got his own game. The title was published by Nintendo, directed by Hideki Kano, and was produced by Takashi Tezuka and, wait for it, the man, the myth, the legend, ladies and gentlemen, Shigeru Miyamoto. You may think I edited it that way, but in reality, that is Miyamoto's naturally generated theme song. Really, all he has to do is walk on stage, throw his hands up in the air as this epic theme pours out of his armpits, and his followers bow before him. Serious business, folks. Luigi's Mansion is not like most other Mario-related titles. I commend this game for that. It's not just a Mario game where you play as Luigi, it's its own masterpiece. Originally, it was shown at Space World and E3 as a tech demo. After testing well, Nintendo decided to go full speed ahead and make Luigi's Mansion a fully playable title. The game itself takes place in a haunted mansion that Luigi believed that he won. I love how the mansion looks all peaceful in the pamphlet, and then when Luigi looks up, total shithole. Is that tombstones in the front yard? Well, no fucking wonder this house is haunted. That's just bad karma. That's bad voodoo. Then again, I'm probably just looking way too much into this. I mean, it is a Mario game after all.
Luigi!
oh, excuse me. I meant a Luigi game. That's right. Ghosts and haunted houses have always been a part of the Mario mythos since its heyday. The Boos have at least made an appearance or cameo in nearly every Mario game since Super Mario Bros. 3 for the NES. This time, just like Luigi, the Boos have their own game. The entire theme of this game is much darker and creepier than other Mario titles. As I previously stated, you learn that Luigi has won this mansion in a contest that he didn't even enter. After he found out he won, Luigi decides to invite his brother Mario over. Well, for whatever reason, Mario showed up before Luigi, I guess because Mario's just awesome like that. When you arrive to this haunted mansion, we are introduced to a new character, Professor E. Gadd. I love how he sounds like an Ewok. The professor gives you all new toys to help you in your quest. You receive a Poltergust 3000 and a Game Boy Horror. What's this run option? Anyways, Professor Egads tells you that something fishy is going on and that Mario has gone missing. You must rescue him. The power is now in your hands, Luigi. You know he hesitated for a second. You know he did. There's a ton of creepy aspects I can go over, other than the obvious haunted house theme, of course. I think it's worth mentioning that the beta version of this game was much darker and creepier in tone than the final product. For example, the game over screen in the final product was really tame in nature compared to the beta. If you run out of life in the final version, the screen goes dark as the words "goodnight" appear. That's sweet enough. The beta version shows a shot panning out away from the haunted house right outside the gate. Lightning strikes, and we see what is commonly believed to be a possessed Luigi. Creepy. Not just that, but it is also believed that the Safari Room boss wanted to collect and mount Luigi's head on the wall. I can see why these things weren't used in the final version. But I'm not here to talk about the beta. There's other shows for that. I want to talk about the hanging Luigi shadow. For those who do not know, if you go to the telephone room, you will see, well, telephones. Go figure. But if you answer that middle phone, you will notice that the camera pans down, as it always does when it displays a text box. If you wait long enough, you're bound to see a flash of lightning. When you do, you see a shadow cast on the wall of what looks like Luigi hanging from the ceiling. This one part, this one screenshot, this 1 millisecond of gameplay has sparked much debate as to why Luigi's shadow looks this way. I see why. I mean, have you ever seen anything like this in a Mario title? What do you think? Is this a morbid look at the death of Luigi? Or is this just a mere texture glitch? Many people think it's the latter of the two, thinking that because the camera pans down, it causes this weird effect where the shadow appears to be elevated off the ground. But this might not be the case. Why does it only appear at this spot? If you look at other examples, you'll notice that even though the text box is up, Luigi's shadow is in the correct position. Now, everybody seems to have an opinion on this matter. So here's my 2 cents, because that's exactly what it's worth. This is not confirmed, nor am I claiming it to be. This is just my theory. I think the shadow itself was indeed a glitch. Or even something possibly left over from the beta. Think about the testing process, as I'm sure most of you have. I mean, let's face it, who wouldn't want to be a game tester? I'm sure that this hanging shadow would have been noticed. I'm almost certain somebody saw this, but I wouldn't put it past somebody at Nintendo to simply ignore it. I mean, look at all the buzz it has created, and buzz sells video games. Now again, this is just my opinion. If there's something I've noticed after doing a couple episodes of Creepy Gaming, is that developers put creepy shit in video games all the time. Then when asked about it, they deny. Why is that? Well, if they just outright say, yeah, we put that in there, then there wouldn't be any mystery behind it. It's part of what makes creepy gaming so damn creepy. It makes us question. It makes you think. As gamers, it makes us wonder why developers add something like this. The ambiguousness makes it that much scarier. That's why I love creepy gaming, because there's not always a definite answer. We're just left to speculate, discuss, and debate. So overall, check out Luigi's Mansion if you haven't already. I hope Nintendo realizes how big of a fan base this game really has. I hope to see more Luigi-centered titles in the future. Much like Earthbound, I feel like it didn't really get the attention it deserved until years after its release. It's a great game. It's unique, original, and unlike any Mario game ever made. Yes, I said Mario game. You stay creepy, peace!